Hello everyone and welcome back to This is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri, and on today's Real Life Friday video, we're just gonna sit and have a chat. What are we gonna chat about? I thought that since it's a brand new year, we're still in January. So technically, while I hate to call them New Year's resolutions, we should probably discuss some New Year's resolutions. You know how everybody says like, new year, new me? I don't necessarily think we need to be new. We're pretty fucking perfect exactly the way we are. However, we probably are due for some enhancements, if you will. I thought it might be nice to just get our heads wrapped around the idea of making some positive changes in our lives for 2022. I'm gonna tell you what I kind of need to maybe do. Hopefully that will like stimulate your mind, like, oh yeah, I feel her. That totally is me. I need to kind of do that. So I thought today might be nice to just sit down and have a chat about 2022, because guess what? We can't use 2020 and 2021 as an excuse anymore. No more. It's time to get our lives and our shit and our surroundings in order. So let me share with you what I'm kind of thinking for myself. So first off, let me just say thank you guys so much for all of your really sweet comments on my last Real Life Friday video, you know, the breakdown. Let me just tell you, my Davis, it might bring tears to my eyes just telling you the story. I mean, I raised a good kid. I will tell you what. The Friday video came out, and so then I get a call like on Sunday or Monday, and it's Davis, and he says, hey mom, can I come hang out with you on Tuesday night when you get home from work? And so of course I was like, sure, baby, you don't have to call and ask me if you want to come hang out. Just fucking come over. So he's like, okay, I'll bring ice cream. And I was like, I have ice cream. You don't have to bring ice cream. It's okay. And then I said, why do you want to bring ice cream? Did you see my breakdown video? And he goes, yeah, I saw your breakdown video. And I'm like, baby, I'm okay. I worked through it. And he's like, I know, by the end of the video, you worked through it, but I still want to come over and hang out. So he ended up coming over on Tuesday and we watched Yellow Jackets, which, guys, it's on Showtime. I know a lot of people don't have the Showtime, but if you can get the Showtime, whoo, you gotta watch Yellow Jackets. It's crazy. Anyways, I digress. Davis ended up coming over and we hung out on Tuesday night, but when he was getting ready to leave, I was like, babe, did you just want to come over and hang out because you were worried about me? And he's like, yeah, I was worried about you, mom. And so I just thought that was so sweet. I swear my kid is darling. And you guys are darling too, because all of your comments were so sweet and so nice. So thank you very, very, very much for all the kind words and the reassuring affirmations, if you will. I really appreciated it. But you guys, I'm okay. The breakdown was like a 24-hour situation. I worked through it just like I said, and guess what? I finished the tile and it looks awesome. Part 2, that was that. Anyways, one of the things I personally, and I don't know if you guys are in this same boat or not, but do you see the way I look now? Do you see the way I look? Okay, every DIY Wednesday video, I look like balls. Every skincare Saturday, I pretty much look like balls too. You would think that I would step it up on Real Life Fridays, but I mean, you know the channel, This is Real Life. I personally am not gonna put on a full face of makeup and get into a prom dress to do a DIY video or to do a skincare Saturday video. That's just not realistic. Now, there are some channels where the host of that channel looks beautiful. That's not me. However, there was a time long, long ago before 2020 happened where I won't say never, I rarely went to work without makeup on and without some semblance of my hair being done. Since 2020, you know, when we couldn't really go to work and I was actually at the office all by myself because everybody else was working at home. So it's like, no one's gonna see me. I can just roll out of bed and go to the office by myself. So that began the trend of me never putting makeup on. 9 times out of 10, I have this face. My hair is barely washed. And you know I don't wash my hair all the time. I was even washing my hair less frequently. Yeah, I know. It was up in like a claw. You know, you've seen me in that hairdo 800 million times. Now just picture that every day at work for the last 2 years. And I've been thinking about it, and you know, if you look good on the outside, you feel good on the inside. Not that I don't feel good on the inside, I do. But I'm kind of thinking that maybe the people around me are like, damn, she has just decided to stop fucking taking pride in herself whatsoever. Whether people are thinking that or not, I don't want to think that people are thinking that. So I really want to try my hardest. Again, this is not like 100%, it's a New Year's resolution, I'm sticking to it, I'm writing it on a piece of paper, it is happening. No, I don't think that's a realistic thing to do. I don't want to set that sort of stress on my life. I have enough stress as it is. And I think that we all, in our New Year's resolutions, I think we should call them more of like a suggestion. A suggestion on what we want to do or how we want to be, what have you, in 2022. It's laziness. It's laziness. I fell into the trend in 2020. Like, no one sees me. I'm not going anywhere. No one's coming over. No one's doing anything. Why? I'll just be real fucking honest with you. I think my hygiene kind of like went down the shitter too. Like, I was brushing my teeth and washing my face, and probably the only reason why I was washing my face is because I was testing skincare products and I had to. I've been doing that. Mind you, we've been working in the office all together now. I see clients like this. I know. I really need to make that change. And the thing is that I've got to... You guys are just gonna be like, yeah, Sheri, how about just not be fucking lazy? So the thing is that I've always been a night person, always. And so I always go to bed super duper late. But I used to always wake up with enough time to like get my shit together before work. But now I'm going to bed super late, and I'm setting 5 or 6 alarms to wake me up, and I'm literally waking up on the last alarm, which pretty much gives me about 20 minutes to get ready before I have to walk out the door. So I probably need to be going to bed a little bit earlier so that I can actually wake up a little bit earlier, so that I actually have time to get myself a little bit ready for work and not look like this every single day. I've been looking like this at work, no joke, pretty much every single day for the last 2 years. And like, people see me. So I don't know, is this story, is that any of you guys, could you guys maybe use a like, yeah, maybe I should, I'm not saying like I need to get full glam, but I probably should put on, you know, a little CC cream, maybe some mascara and a little, or something like that. Just so I look fresh-faced and not like I literally just rolled out of bed. Let me know if you're kind of where I am as far as the lack of caring for our personal appearance goes. So that's my number one thing I think I want to try to work on for 2022. Get up in the morning with enough time to make myself look presentable on a regular basis. Now, I'm not saying the weekends I'm gonna do that, hell to the no, but Monday through Friday, maybe Monday through See, I'm already making excuses, but I can't. I've been making excuses for 2 solid years now. The buck stops here. I need to stop making excuses. However, on Fridays, we do have a short day, so I'm at work for like 4 hours. I think it's more realistic for me personally to say that I'm going to try to take more pride in my appearance Monday through Thursday. So that's my number 1 2022 suggestion to myself. My next suggestion to myself kind of goes along the same lines as my first suggestion. There was this time throughout my entire life, I never wore jeans to work except for on Fridays. My closet is filled with dresses and skirts and super cute clothes. Oh, and I never, except for on Fridays, wore flip-flops to work. Always wore heels. I always had a dress on or a skirt on, and I always had heels on. Always. Basically, since 2020, I've been rolling out of bed and throwing on jeans. Now, I only owned one pair of jeans because I never wore them. Okay, no, I lied. I think I had 2 pairs of jeans. Where is that other pair of jeans? Maybe they're hanging in my closet. That's another thing. Don't worry. You're gonna be like, holy shit, Sheri, you are seriously, it's bad. You know, it just takes one person to say something like embarrassing about themselves for other people to go like, oh, I'm so glad they said it because I thought I was the only disgusting one here. No, I'll air out all my dirty laundry so that you guys can hopefully relate and not feel so alone. Or maybe you guys all have had your shit together for the last 2 years and you're looking at me right now going, she is fucking disgusting. It's either A or it's B. Hopefully it's A. So yeah, during 2020, I owned 2 pairs of jeans. Basically wearing one pair Monday through Friday, washing that pair on the weekend, wearing the second pair the next Monday through Friday, then washing that pair, and just flip-flopping jeans. Not only was I just wearing jeans the entire week, I was also wearing flip-flops, and I was coming in like sweatshirts. I mean, I know. And then that carried over to 2021. And I constantly am making excuses because like right now, it's freezing. Oh, it's too cold to wear a skirt. It's too cold to put a dress on. I just want to wear jeans and like a sweater. But my job isn't outdoors. So there's no reason why I can't dress to go to work. The cold is not an excuse. I'm using it as an excuse, but it really shouldn't be an excuse. So suggestion number 1 and suggestion number 2 for me go kind of hand in hand. And it's just take more fucking pride in my outward appearance for Pete's sakes. Jeez, seriously. That brings me to suggestion number 3. And tell me if you guys are like this too. I hope I'm not the only disgusting person because that would be really sucky if all the comments were like, nope, I wear a full face of makeup and dress in a suit every day. Nope. I actually wash my clothes and then fold them and put them right away. Because that brings me to suggestion number 3. So while I do keep every room in my house completely clean, because my mom always said, you should keep your house clean at all times because you never know who's gonna stop by. And like, wouldn't that suck if someone stopped by and you invited them in and your house was a shit show? So I do try to keep every room in my house pretty clean 99% of the time. However, my bedroom is another story. And I've always been like this. This isn't just a 2020, 2021 excuse. I've worked so hard at keeping the parts of my house that people would see clean. No one's gonna see my bedroom. You shouldn't be going in my bedroom. That's my private spot. My bedroom and my bathroom are usually the last places I clean. I gotta stop that. Right now, I've done some laundry. Well, this happens all the... So my norm is I'll do laundry and then I'll take all the clean clothes. I won't fold them. And then the ones that need to be hung up, I just like lay flat. And then I'll take that whole pile and then I'll just put it on the floor of my bedroom. I'm usually picking out my jeans and my sweatshirt or my sweater from just the pile of clean clothes that are on my floor. Like, I can't really tell you the last time I opened my closet. I know. So I would like to be better about that. And I think I've also been really bad about that because I haven't been dressing nice for work either. Usually when I dress nice for work, I'm in dresses or skirts or whatever. So when I come home from work, I take off my nice clothes and I hang them right back in my closet. But all of my casual clothes, I'm not very diligent about making sure I put them away after the laundry is done. And now, since the last 2 years, I've only been fucking wearing casual clothes, I literally took them out of the dryer in a big armful, walked right down the hall to my bedroom and dumped them right on the floor. So I should take as much pride in my bedroom and my bathroom as far as keeping those areas as clean as I keep the rest of my house. I need to work on that. This house is actually a lot smaller than my previous house. So I think in my previous house, it was like by the time I got done cleaning 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, the kitchen, the family room, the dining room, the sitting room, by the time I made it to my bedroom and my bathroom, I was like, oh hell no, I'm tired. I shouldn't have that excuse in this house. So my suggestion to myself in 2022 is to keep my bedroom and my bathroom as clean as I keep the rest of my house. And that brings us to my 4th suggestion. Tell me if you guys have fallen into this trap too. I'm not eating properly. I'm not eating properly at all. And it's like by the time I come home from work, do whatever, sit on the couch and be lazy. Point of the story is really, I should just sum up all of my suggestions into one giant suggestion for 2022. And that suggestion would be, stop being so fucking lazy. But suggestion number 4 is I gotta start eating better. I have stopped cooking. Rarely do I cook for myself. Gosh, if 2020 and 2021 did anything for us, it just made fast garbage food just more readily available. You know, between the DoorDashes and the whatever other things there are that are like DoorDash. I live in a town where the only thing you used to be able to get delivered was pizza. And now you can get everything delivered. I can get Taco Bell delivered. I can get Jack in the Box delivered. Cheesecake Factory. You can get Cheesecake Factory delivered. Oh, don't think that I even haven't gotten, I don't know if you guys have all of these restaurants, but we have this restaurant called Red Robin. They're known for their hamburgers. They have this thing called a Mountain High Mud Pie. It's basically an ice cream pie. It stands about this tall and the wedge of it is like this big. Oh, I got that delivered. It was dicey because it will be a melty mess by the time it gets here. And it was kind of a melty mess, but nothing a few minutes in the freezer didn't fix. The point of the story is, I haven't been cooking for myself. That's bad because I am trying to instill in Davis that he needs to be healthier. He needs to stop eating so much fast food and exercise and just take better care of himself. And I just got on him on Tuesday about that as we're fucking eating Jack in the Box. And he's like, no, me and his roommates, they're actually really good about it. They've started like cooking together. And he's like, yeah, before I left, one of his roommates was getting out the chicken and the rice and the vegetables. He was like, I'm going to my mom's and we're probably gonna eat fast food. That's bad. Like, I need to lead by example. I used to meal prep, not like hardcore where like you open my refrigerator and it's all full of Tupperwares, but I would make like good food and like a big amount of good food on the weekends. That way I could have like a bunch of leftover good food throughout the week. I have not been doing that at all. I'll tell you what, it's either I don't eat dinner at all or I go get fast food. Here's the thing, I go to the grocery store every Sunday. I buy vegetables, good food with the intention of making that food. So I'm wasting all that food, which is the worst thing ever. I mean, that pains me. Every time I open my refrigerator and go, oh, let's clean out the vegetable drawer, and I'm throwing away like entire heads of broccoli and cauliflower and all of this shit. Ugh. Not only am I a food waster, which I can't stand, I'm also a money waster. Because then I just wasted all of that grocery money and then I'm spending money on garbage food throughout the week if I'm eating dinner at all. So like today, for example, here's what I've had. 2 coffees from the Starbucks and a granola bar. And it is 8 o'clock at night. Because again, it goes back to laziness. I don't want to get up, get in the kitchen and make myself something that's actually good because then on top of that, then there's all those dishes to do and my kitchen's clean and I'd like to keep it that way. I just gotta stop, man. And believe me, it's taking a toll. My love handles they're getting there. They're real getting there. They may not make high-waisted pants high enough if I keep this up. I'm just saying. So, my 4th suggestion to myself is just to start eating a little bit better. I did take kind of a step towards taking better care of myself. And I did go out and get a bunch of vitamins, like, you know, like a women's 1 a day and some other vitamins. So I just started 2 days ago taking vitamins in the morning.
Working out, sleeping in, taking vitamins.
There is that. It's baby steps. But I gotta get back into my habit on Sunday nights was the night that I made food. And then that's even really so much easier because I'm not cooking every single night. I'm just like bulk cooking on Sundays for the week and then done. I don't know, do you guys get in that rut where you're like, well, it doesn't really matter what I eat, but like if Davis or anybody else comes over, then yeah, I'll make food, but I'm not gonna make food for just me. It's just me. What do I care? I can just go in the fridge and eat some cheese and call it a night, which is what I do. So a lot of times I really like cheese. So anyways, point of the story is I gotta get back on track as far as cooking for myself. Living alone should not be an excuse to eat poorly. It shouldn't. I need to stop. I really need to stop. And my last and final suggestion, I don't think, this is the thing. I was like, wow, 4 suggestions is kind of a lot. But really 1 and 2 are basically one and the same. I don't think we should overwhelm ourselves with 80 million things that we want to change or be different or what have you. Maybe pick like 1 or 2. It's called baby steps. You know, 2020 and 2021, those were shit shows, man. But they're behind us now. It's a whole fresh start. And if you're like me, I think we have to just change our mindset. It's like enough is enough. It's time to get back on track. It's time. It's been way too fucking long. So my 5th and final suggestion to myself, it's not really a suggestion at all, as much as it is I need to be more on the stick about my to-do list that's hanging on the fridge. I have crossed a lot of stuff off, but don't forget that list is like 5 pages long of like college ruled lines. I have so many plans on things I want to do to this house and the backyard and the front yard, and I want all of those items to be crossed off by Christmas of 2022. That is my goal. I'm not going to beat myself up about it if it doesn't happen. Just like I'm not going to beat myself up about it if I don't cook myself a meal, or if I do get DoorDash, or if I do stop at the Jack in the Box to get their new spicy cluck sandwich. If you guys haven't tried it, it's really, really good. I'm just telling you. The point of these suggestions is that I am going to make a conscious effort to try. I'm going to try my best. Now, tomorrow I have to get up and go to work. It's getting pretty late. I still have a bunch of chores to do. I gotta dye my hair. I don't know if I can wake up early tomorrow in order to like put on a dress and do my makeup. So I'm not gonna beat myself up about it if it doesn't happen, but maybe it'll happen the next work day. Because I feel like every time you make a New Year's resolution, I mean, that's why gym's business is booming in January, because everybody's like, my New Year's resolution is to work out more. And then the gyms are packed for January, and then January ends, and then it's like a ghost town at the gym. We push ourselves with these unrealistic New Year's resolutions, and then we just give up. That's why I'm calling them suggestions. I just want to be aware that I want to do things a little bit differently than I have been doing in 2020 and 2021. I don't want to set myself up for failure, and I don't want to have a breakdown if I didn't wear makeup to work one day. That's not the point. I'm verbalizing what I'd like to do. I am aware of the bad habits that I have created over the last 2 years, and I'm going to use this year to try to change those bad habits and just be better in 2022. That's it. New year, new me. Look out, everybody. I'm actually gonna like shower and like put on clean clothes and stuff. I know, right? Very exciting times ahead, I tell you. Speaking of, oh my God. You guys are gonna be like, we've heard this song and dance before from you, Sheri. You're a big fat fucking liar. Okay. This is another thing, and it's not really a suggestion so much as it is I am going to. The comments. Remember how good I was? I used to pride myself on the fact that I answered every single comment you guys wrote. I would like to make excuses. I would like to tell you that 2021, I mean, you guys know, sold the house, had to move in with Jen for like a month or 2, had to buy this house, moved in, did this, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I slacked off on the comments. I read them, I just didn't write back, which is bad. That's really bad. I am sorry. I am really, really sorry. I've always said, if you guys take the time to write me a comment, the least I could do is take the time to write you back. And I have not been doing that. And I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, apologize. And I know that in videos past, I've said, I'm gonna get back on it, I'm gonna get better at it, and I didn't. And I know that I didn't. It's like, the intention was there, but then the follow through wasn't. That should be my number one suggestion. My number one suggestion is, I gotta be better at that. You guys are so nice and so thoughtful to me and so supportive, and I've just been shitty. I will get better at that. It's gonna take me a while. So, you know, if you magically get a reply to a comment that you wrote in like February of 2021, that's just me playing catch up. So I don't wanna say I promise that I'm gonna answer every single comment ever written, but I'm gonna try my darndest to reply to your guys' comments in a timely manner after I get caught up. So as I am saying, let me know in the comments below. Please know that your comments don't go unread. I definitely read them. John reads it. He's way better at it. He sometimes will read them to me because he knows that I like haven't sat down and read them yet. He probably has even been replying to some of you guys because, you know, he's just sweet like that. So anyways, I'll get better at it. Since I'm gonna get better at it, in the comments below, let me know if you guys have made any 2022 suggestions for yourself and what they are. And also let me know if you think you're gonna stick to it. Like, I hope that's lame, Sheri. Oh yeah, I made this suggestion to myself for 2022, but I don't think I'm gonna stick to it. No. You have to try to stick to it. It's try. We just have to try. We're not gonna beat ourselves up about it if it doesn't happen, but we are gonna try. We're gonna make every effort to try. So let me know what your 2022 suggestions are, and if any of your suggestions match some of my suggestions. Are you guys dirty, filthy pigs and you need to just start taking more pride in your appearance like me? Let me know in the comments below. And that said, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the Real Life Friday videos I push out, which is every other Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you share this family. Make sure you share this family with your friends.